So as we continue to run through here, we've also got help guides that obviously any feature run throughs that the car can run you through as well. User guides, messages, which is your phone messages, assuming you've set up the collection or allowing of data sharing there as well, and weather information. Obviously the legal department down the bottom there as well. Nice, simple to run through. Now, like any phone, you can load that down there, and as we see straight away, any update or prompts that are available, any setup wizard, which is a great way to identify and run through the car when you first received it, but updates like map of data updates there as well, plus timing, connectivity through to the Audi Connect services and all those sort of items too. So nice and simple as a run across there. As I'll touch probably more so on in regards to some of the more setup features, we've got things like navigation. When you click into the navigation functionality, we loaded up with the map there. Now there's two available maps you can set up, either the typical topograph map, or in the map settings here, we can then set up the satellite map. So that's the full digital Google Earth run through there as well. Now, when you're running across, you can go through and change obviously a range of features if you prefer, different overviews, intersection zooms, all those sort of items, depending on your personal preference. And I suggest having a bit of a play with there. Voice guidance setups, and whether you want full explanations, partial explanations, or none at all, can all be set up, as well as route criteria, avoiding certain areas or types of roads. Those can all be done as well. So all different types of run-throughs. Now, when you do use the system, obviously nice and easy, hit the search bar. Obviously you can search based on a full address if you're going to a place, but what you can also do, because of the utilization of the system, is that we can actually set up and go off the basis of a location. Say for example, I use quite often is Bunnings. Now the down dashboard now that we've selected a text function, has actually popped into being a keyboard. There's two types of keyboards available. Obviously there's a straight out press the button one, but there is also a dictation keyboard, which is the one that's available whilst the vehicle is moving and not stopped. Now how that works, using the option as well, just go and write that word in there. Not great with my right hand. Just type Bunning. There we go, pretty close. Now by that example, as you see there, I've just put in Bunning or Bunnings as it needed to be, and that's just given me the search results around, and that's obviously based on the search system. I don't need to know the actual address of that place. Now this works for shop locations, this works for restaurants, this works for hotels, gives you all of that information. Even some of the great stuff is that you can go searching by particular locations or types. So say for example a petrol station. Now the car already knows that it needs a diesel, and that's what it needs to be equipped with. So let's just go this Coles Express here by example. So it knows it obviously needs diesel, and what you've got straight away there is the data loaded through that the diesel price at the moment is about $1.60. I mean, that's at that location there based on the information that they've been fed by the system there, which is a great little thing. So you can be aware of what the pricing, or if there's different pricing around, which one to obviously go to instead. So nice and simple. So some great functionality in the navigation there. And with the car, like I mentioned before, this is where all of your settings and features can be run through. And we can go through things like the way that efficiency warnings are run through across on the car, the way the seat functionality obviously works, and air conditioning, auto recirculation, lights and vision, so in particular interior lights, if they're brighter or if they're duller. So if they're maybe bothering you, if you want different colors, if the vehicle has that option with the interior lighting package, parking aid and parking systems like I showed earlier, and the settings involved around them. So quite a lot of features that you can run across there too. So that's where you're going to find a majority of it there. A lot of the settings that are then in this particular one are to do with sort of car or legal based things that then aren't so much a car feature, so to speak. Now one of the other ones, obviously the user. Obviously every Audi comes with the ability to connect with Audi Connect, and we can do that by setting up through here. And you're simply just going to go into add user, and set up log into your vehicle now after you've established or have been assisted with establishing a My Audi profile. And that's going to log you into the car, and that's going to give you some great features. Hope that the items I've run you through today have been good. And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.